Hey everyone, it's your girl Keira Rosati, and I'm back with another tutorial. You guys have requested a wing liner tutorial, so I am here to deliver. No, but I'm here to deliver. This is going to be really quick, really simple. This is going to be super long. It's pretty easy. So I just show you how I achieve my dramatic wing liner. I start by doing a really thin one or a small one in case you like something little. And if you want more dramatic, you can watch that too. But it's really simple, really easy, quick little talk through. If you want a longer in-depth one, ask me. I may also consider doing a part 2 where I do it on someone. But if you want to see how to achieve this dramatic wing liner, stay tuned. Alrighty, so first we're going to get started with the BW, that stands for Beautwise. It's a dual-ended, high definition dual eyeliner pen black. So if you look here, it has a skinny tip. You can see that it has a skinny tip on one end, and then a thicker tip on this end. So what I like to do is start my line. This is completely optional. I like to take the thicker tip to start out with, just to get my base, only because I like a really thick liner. So I'm gonna start with the skinny line. If you like thin eyeliner, and I'm gonna make it thick. So all I do is start in my inner corner and do it and lay the tip on the side. Make sure you can see this. I lay the tip on the side and I drag it and try to make it as even as possible. We're just going to take this all the way over. You can stop and go back if you feel like it's inconsistent. And then we're going to turn it to the tip once we get to the outside. And just fill in those gaps like so. Pretty simple. You see the other gap here? You can always go back and fill that in, but take it. So remember, start on the side, on the inner corner, and just bring it on over as close to the lash line as possible, and then using the point once you get to the outside, like so. Now, if you're a simple person, you could leave it here. I want to do the same thing with the other side. But once I get to the other side, being right-handed, I like to switch and start on the outer corner, only because it's easier for me. So I'm going to start on the side, like so. And once I get to the inner corner, I'm going to start using the tip. Ooh, it's okay if you mess up. You can always clean it up. But you have wrinkles in your eyes. So sometimes it's going to make the point skip. And that's when you have to go back and go over like so. Okay, now once we get to the inner corner, since we're doing our opposite eye, remember on this eye I use the side to start in the inner corner, but since I'm doing this eye, I'm going to start with the point. It's the exact opposite. I'm going to take the point. See, sometimes on this eye I mess up only because it's the opposite eye, but that's okay. I always clean it up, and I make my liner thick anyway. So I always end up going over it. But this is for those who like it to be very, very simple. And you just always go back and clean up. So it happens like that. And whatever you see the skin, just go back here and clean up. Or if you're wearing lashes, you won't see it. Very, very simple. Now this is something I would do if I'm going to like an interview or something. I would leave it this thin. Okay? Now with this, since it has a skinny tip, you can make your wing with that as well. But I don't like using this one for my wing. This is, oh my God, this is so amazing. This is the e.l.f. liquid liner in jet black. It's like $2 or $3, and it has this type of tip. I'm in love. So I'll make a little wing for those who like it simple, and then I'll make it bigger for those who want my dramatic wing. So all you do is start at your inner corner, and you want to take it up towards the end of your brow. So I'm going to start like so at the corner and go towards my brow. And if you like it short, once you get to your desired length. You just meet it at the point and you go over and connect like so, and then pull the liner out to make a tip. Just like that. And you would do the same thing on the other side. So I'll repeat it for the bitches in the back. 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 Okay, so look. We're going to take it at the inner corner of our eye and pull it like, pretend you have an imaginary line. Like you were going to connect the end of your brow to your liner. Pull it up towards that. Once you have your desired length, meet that like you're making a triangle and connect the line. And see, you want it to be straight. So you're going to close your eye and connect like so. Very simple. Very simple. Now, for my drama bitches who like drama and magic and read extra, read all about it. Let's get into some drama, okay? Now this liner is drying up, so you have to bear with me, honey. What I like to do, okay, same thing goes. We're going to start at our outer corner. And as we're going, we're just going to drag it and keep a straight line. My line stops when I get to an imaginary connection. Then I move it to the tip. And we're going to take it. The goal is to make the line meet with the line that's on your eye. Then pull it out like so. Okay? So let me turn to the side so you can see more. And you can make this as thick or as thin as you like it. But as all of my followers know, I have to have a thick line like so. The goal is once you close your eye, you'll be able to see a straight line going. See that? See that? When I close my eye, you see a straight line. And if it doesn't look too even, feel free to go back over and clean it up. So that isn't straight to me. So I'm just going to take it very lightly at the point and fill in the little gaps that are causing it to not be a straight line. I like mine to be sharp enough to cut a bitch. You feel me? If your liner ain't cutting bitches, you ain't doing it right. Are you cut, bitches? Are you cut? Let's do the other side. And we're going to do the same thing on that side. So this I'm just extending it. And we're going to meet. Close my eyes and pull. That's a trick. I don't know if you can do that, but you want to close your eye and pull to get that straight line. Like so. And then pretty much after that, you're just filling in to make sure they're both the same thickness and width. Remember that. Charlie. Thickness and width. So let me get some more. At this point, I'm just evening it out. While that's drying, before I go to again, I want to put some bottom liner. This is the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in shade Perversion. For the inner corner, I'm going to pull this all the way over. Same thing on the other side. Don't worry about it being inconsistent because it's going to be smudged out. Like so. This is the Ruby Kisses Big and Beautiful Long Way HD color eyeshadow palette. Has some really pretty shimmers, like so. Thanks, Mom and Mr. EJ. I'm going to take my Ruby. This is like a little smudge brush. I'm going to go in with this darker shade. The color is stunning. It's a dark, like a, I don't know what to call it. It's like a gunmetal brown. And go right over that. To blend and smudge. Like so. Same thing. Like so. Yeah, trip. Now I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Blish Lash to prep the lashes. So just to recap with your liner, and this is if you're doing it with this type of tip. I'm not going to show you a tutorial on pencil. I don't use pencil. Don't recommend it for this. Take your point, start in the inner corner, work your way on over, and do it according to your desired thickness. Pull it on out, get a fine point, meet it at the point, take it on over, and even out the line. If you have hooded eyes like me, I have slightly hooded eyes, you have to make sure that when you're making your point, when you're meeting it, this way you have to kind of pull your lid down to straighten it out. So sometimes you have to use your hand, or if you can maneuver your eyes without having to hold it, do that too. But all in all, you're just making sure that this line is straight, almost connecting with the brow as your guide, closing it down to even out that line, so that once you open your eye, it's still meeting and it's still even when you close. Same thing goes on this side. All right, you guys, that concludes my wing liner tutorial. Hope you learned a lot and enjoyed it. Now, if you want a little bit more longer in-depth tutorial, let me know, but I do feel like that one was pretty detailed. Wing liner is honestly very simple. It just takes lots of practice. Once you get used to it, you'll do it like it's nothing. I'm thinking about actually doing a part 2 where I actually show you how to do it on someone. I myself is still learning, but I think I've got it mastered for the most part. So my next tutorial, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do a part 2 where I'll actually do it on someone else. Feel free to go back, rewatch this as many times as you need. And remember, practice, 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 practice. Practice always makes perfect. Once you practice enough, you'll be able to master this very beautiful, dramatic wing liner. You requested it, so I had to bring it for you, darling. I had to bring it. I had to bring it. I had to bring it. Oh my God. But thanks again for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Keira Rosati. Remember, I am a freelance makeup artist as well, so visit bookwithkeirarosati.me for all your booking. If you're in the Georgia, Atlanta area, be more than happy to meet with you. More videos coming soon. Oh my God. Just stay tuned. Bye-bye.